Ball fans, we got gold medal match, women's doubles, number one gold medal match, center court, finals day. I'm Anderson Webb alongside Jack Chapman commentating this game. Looks like Kirkwood with the serve here.
Oh, that's a good serve.
Solid
Got a
serve.
quick point. Should be a good match here.
Yeah. Both teams very solid.
Yeah.
Wow.
Put out right away. Okay, yeah.
Becca with the second serve.
Skip right there.
Yeah, serving to Audrey's backhand. Nice high lob there.
Becca definitely seems like she's at a power advantage there.
Yeah.
A bit more speed coming off her racket.
Super strong backhand.
Yeah.
Definitely the best in the tournament, in my opinion.
Yeah, really good.
Solid rally here.
Yeah, nice little rally. Oh,
Wow.
good put away.
Just unable to get there.
Oh, let me put it away.
Ian Sharma, Gavin Sharma, Henry Green, Rose Serrano, cover 3. Ian Sharma, Gavin Sharma, Henry Green,
Tough. Maybe side out.
Yeah, quick side out there.
Yep. Unable to score on that one.
And doubles, you really got to just go on little runs. It's a lot about momentum and stopping momentum.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, good get there.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Cheeky little dink into the corner. Smart
Filthy.
play. Yeah. Both players back in the court. Stuck it right in the
High
corner.
lob.
Set up there. Went back to the ceiling. It's a great get. Hey, Rebecca.
Both these teams are shooting a lot.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
offensive.
Letting the ball drop.
Some smart racquetball.
Yeah, for sure. Try to move each other and work around each other.
Yeah, especially with that, like, it's gonna be a shark one. It's like, I feel like everyone's been waiting for this the entire team.
Great rally. Wow.
Puts it away.
It's untouchable.
Alexis puts it away. It was a great shot.
Do me a favor. See that water bottle?
Oh.
It's in front of the camera down there. You move it.
Stevens,
Wow. Great shot.
Side out there.
Clutch. Yeah, needed to stop the momentum after a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, it's all about getting that momentum back, getting the serves back, especially in doubles. You get 2 serves.
Right. A nice drive Z by Audrey.
Flores to the tournament as Colin Moran, Flores to the tournament.
Putting the pressure on here. A lot of rally here.
A smart play. Not really trying to do too much with it. Waiting till the ball gets low and puts it away, just like we saw Audrey do.
Yeah. It's all about that. Just taking it off that back wall or letting the ball drop and moving your feet.
For sure. Tough. Yeah, not much you can do there when the ball just barely comes off the back wall. Wasn't unable to get a racket on it. Couldn't really swing.
Yeah, there's certain spots of the court that it just seems like if the ball goes there, it's pretty much
so
away.
hard.
It's so hard to get those.
Smart. Wow. Great get.
Lafayette on a little run here.
Yep.
Playing some smart racquetball, getting little skips and putting stuff away.
Yeah. Just kind of waiting for Kirkwood to make the mistake. Not really trying to do too much with the ball. Just shooting when they had the chance. And just like that.
There's another shot right there.
Perfect setup to her forehand. Puts it away. It's a great put away. Another lob. Yeah, the purpose of a lob is just kind of set up the next shot. Not really trying to win the point, but trying to get a good setup for the next offensive shot.
Yeah, forces that right player or whoever you're serving to into that back corner.
Right.
Kind of sets up that whole side and makes the other player have to kind of take the next shot.
For sure.
It's really good serving doubles.
Wow. Let's watch the replay. Oh. It's a good half out. No points scored.
Drive Z here.
That was a random rule. I know.
Off the back wall. A lot of good gets here. Oh, skip.
Just unable to capitalize on that one. Audrey Reed up to serve here for Lafayette. Only down 1.
Oof.
Oh. Tough.
Well, there's that drive Z again. You see that a lot. Lobs, trying to mix it in. I think she's going to go with a lob here.
Yeah.
And there's what that lob does. Kind of gives that setup. She puts it away.
Just like that. With the return, she should have gone to the ceiling there because, I mean, just kind of gave her an easy setup to the forehand.
Yeah. Get another setup there. Puts it away.
It's a great pinch. Audrey Reed's backing very strong.
We got a little bit of confusion here with scoring.
Ref's kind of must be some technical issues or
yeah, I think iPad issue.
Yep. Talking to the head technology guy right now.
One more round after that. Fourth place doubles all stuff.
Not really a timeout here, but a good little break for the players to give each other a little second to think about what they're going to do next.
No, it should be second. Yep. Yep.
All right, here we go again, I think. Resuming play now.
Score should be correct, hopefully.
I think it's 5-4.
Wow.
Puts it away.
No.
Skipped.
Just skipped. Couldn't really see it from our angle, but yeah, it looked like it just skipped. Would have been a really great shot, but just a little bit
Again,
too low.
another setup. Oof. Not her
Set
best.
to the forehand.
Oh, skip.
Wow.
Lafayette playing a lot of smart racquetball here.
And if you're Kirkwood here, I would personally like to see them take a timeout.
Yeah, it's a lot of momentum here, especially in this doubles match.
They're going on a 4-point run.
Yeah.
And just Kirkwood unable to stop them.
Yeah, they're probably going to call a timeout now, I would assume.
Yeah. Smart.
Just because of that run.
Yep. It's a good call.
Yeah.
All right. After this timeout, we'll catch you in a bit.
Racquetball is a sport that can be played by people of all ages and skill levels. Approximately 20 million people representing 95 countries play the sport today. Racquetball is fun. It is an incredible workout, a dynamic activity, and it can be played indoor or outdoor. Racquetball events are social gatherings that bring people together and where lifelong friendships are made. Are you interested in joining the racquetball community? Check out usaracquetball.com for more information.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we got girls doubles gold medal match in St. Louis, Missouri. This is center court. I'm Anderson Webb alongside Jack Chapman. Yeah, Lafayette going on a solid run here. We're down on the serve and now worked their way back to 8-4.
Yeah, a little 5-point run there for them. Kirkwood calls a timeout, try to talk it over and break that momentum.
Just another skip.
A little bit of small errors with skips so far.
It looks like a lot of frustration from Alexis.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a good shot.
Solid
That
setup.
wide angle.
Yeah, a little bit of a hole for Kirkwood. We try to dig out of this one. Wow, just not much you can do with that one.
Just perfect shot. Right down that left side of the court. A little kill shot there.
Super low, super fast. Great shot from
Violet, I think.
Violet, yeah.
Anderson or Grayson to the tournament test. Okay, Grayson, Jimmy to the tournament test.
She's going back to that lob again. I think they're really focused on trying to get those setups.
Yep. Just not much you can do there.
Good shot off that lob, kind of cuts it off and puts it in that back corner. Hard return.
Yeah, as Alexis was kind of moving out of the box, just kind of got caught there by Audrey's shot. Another tough one.
Yeah.
Super deep in the court.
Kirkwood team, a little bit of struggles starting here. It's kind of surprising because they're number one team in the nation. And same struggle is a little interesting. Is definitely bringing a lot more pressure here coming down that stretch.
And a little
Still
bit of
early.
expectation for them being the number one team.
Yeah, for sure.
A little bit of added pressure. Yeah.
They're here they want to win. They want to compete. They're here for this. And they've made it all the way here. They don't want to go out on a loss. They want to win this game and themselves solidify as number one.
Lafayette just really showing that they want it bad.
Lafayette's kind of underdog here. They really I think they're using that mindset. They need to just come in here and try to get an early first win.
Right, nothing to lose. It's a good return. Probably going to see another lob to Audrey's backhand. Good return.
Yeah, that ceiling ball can really help in doubles, try to move them into the back and get yourself up in that front court, which will really help you win the point.
It's a solid side out. Only letting Kirkwood score 1 point.
It's important in doubles is keep it under, like, honestly, 2 points.
Right.
If you can keep it below that, that's bringing the momentum right back to you.
Wow, she's there.
Put it away.
Me personally, I thought that was good, but
I think they're.
ref called it.
Yeah, I think she might have asked for that. It was 2 bounces before she hit it. I'm not sure. A little confusion.
Yeah, couldn't really tell from our angle.
I wouldn't. Save your spot.
Oh, tough.
Quick side out there.
Yeah.
Good for the Kirkwood team. Give them a little bit of momentum and try to go on a little run here.
Yeah, huge side out for Kirkwood. Nice.
Just a simple skip. I mean, tough shot in the back court.
Much needed point there. Going a nice lob. Wow. Tough
Puts
shot.
it away. Wow.
Really good.
Girls are freshmen.
That's insane. Just got word that both Lafayette girls are freshmen. So they're going to be here all for the next 3 years, which is, for anyone competing, is going to be a tough matchup. Both really good players.
Yeah, and the Kirkwood team, a little more veterans here on this court. They've been playing on this stage for a while.
Yep.
I think they're both juniors and seniors, which is definitely have the experience.
Yeah, Rebecca being a senior, this could be her last game of her career. So a lot on the line.
A lot of emotion.
Yeah,
Means a lot to these players, especially the seniors.
for sure.
Your mom does not work here. Someone else's mom will be cleaning up after you. These people serve just so helplessly. Please do not make them clean up after you. So
Wow.
be sure to dispose of your items properly.
Violet's
Yep.
asking for a skip there, and I think they calling it
so.
good. Yeah,
Yep. I would agree with that.
I think that's the
Good
right
to
call
me.
there.
Yep.
My other player.
Oh, hits her.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate, which you see that a lot in doubles too.
Yeah.
Just because having 4 players on the court brings in a lot of things. Could
Not a
bring
lot
in
of
the
room.
ball, could even bring in the racket. I've seen that a couple times this tournament.
For
Definitely
sure.
a little more, got to be a little more safe and hold up.
Safety, eyewear, just a must. Wow. It's a good shot. It's a solid side out, too. Only letting him score 1 point.
Yeah.
Only down by 4, too.
Try to make a little comeback. Battle back in this first. First set's always very important, in my opinion, because it really sets the tone for the rest of the match.
Yeah, I agree. Wow.
Good rally here.
Another setup there for Audrey. Able to put it away. Set up to Violet's forehand and just an absolute laser.
Puts it away. Just
Yep.
smoked.
Smart shot.
Yeah, a lot of motion shown there too. You could hear it in the crowd.
Crowd and both players.
Yeah, that was like I think that was a big point in this matchup.
Yeah.
At least this game. Oh,
Tough.
little skip. Very close. Very.
Yeah, really aggressive shot. High risk, high reward. Just unable to get it a little bit higher and get that kill.
Cuts off that lob. Interesting.
And it seemed to work.
Did work, yeah. I think she's trying to just avoid that setup that we've seen multiple times in this game.
Yeah. It's going to be second serve. It's a tough serve.
Yeah, again, there's that lob coming into play.
Yeah. Looked like she just got a little bit jammed as it kind of came off the side wall and the back wall, and it's tough. Not able to get a full swing.
Good get.
Wow, great rally.
It's good for Kirkwood to get the serve back there. Even in doubles, even if you do like get down and you end up losing, but if you go on a little run at the end, can bring a lot of confidence into that second game to try and force that tiebreaker. Strong backhand there.
This game is definitely not over. We've seen a lot of games where momentum can shift like that and just
flip. We've seen 5, 8 point swings. I mean, it's just
a solid run.
Yeah,
can be all it takes.
Get someone starts serving good, someone starts putting shots away. It can be quick.
Yep. Just like that.
Yeah, a little quick ace there. That's a point.
Only a 4-point game now.
Sometimes for these racquetball players, I really think the ace gives them a lot more confidence because it's just a quick point, gets them in and out, and they don't have to go through this long rally to gain it.
Totally. Kirkwood a little more defensive.
I think they're trying to get the little bit of younger players to make an early mistake.
Yeah.
But they're not really doing that.
Playing Alexis a little more than Rebecca. Just kind of waiting for that opportunity, that setup.
There
And
it
a
is.
solid put away. And just like that.
Just like that, I think
12.
Kirkwood's right back in this game.
For sure. It's
Although-
definitely not over. Could be anyone's.
Yeah, although they were down with that big 5-point lead, which in doubles is a huge thing to come back from.
Oh, it looks like we got
Ball. Another
two
court.
balls in the court. From the court over yonder. It should just be a replay.
Yep. Probably the simplest call this ref will make all game right there.
For sure. Yeah, speaking of refs, this is a tough game to ref. High intensity.
High
and,
pressure from the crowd. It's
yeah.
tough.
Yeah. So hats off to the ref. Hats off to all the volunteers at this tournament. Couldn't do without them, and yeah.
Oh yeah, huge thank you to all of them.
Nice clutch side out.
2-point game now. That was a good run for Kirkwood there. Nice little comeback.
A little bit of a change of momentum shift, and Lafayette's going to call a smart timeout to hopefully stop that and go on another good run. All right, we'll be back in a couple of minutes after this commercial break.
Okay, I think I got it.
Racquetball is life.
Racquetball is life.
Racquetball is life.
And that's not a cliche answer, that's real stuff.
Racquetball feeds my soul.
I love racquetball. I'm addicted to it. I've been addicted to it for 25 years.
Fun, that's the most important thing, is fun.
Just a great group of people to play with.
I love the people, I love the game, everything.
Racquetball is competition and a lot of fun. I love to be able to go on the court and hit by myself, and I love the thinking behind it and the strategy.
My name is John Ellis from Stockton, California. Well, racquetball to me has been my lifetime sport. My dad was obsessed with this in 1975 when I was 3, so I had no choice but to play racquetball, and of course I've loved it ever since. You know, that includes not only playing but the tournament directing part of it, and a lot of friends that I've met over the years. I'm in the Hall of Fame for racquetball, which means I won enough pro stops to qualify, so yeah, take that.
My name is Marcia Richards. You know, I love the workout, the intensity of a good rally, and, you know, just the competitiveness. It takes a lot of grit. I love coming off the court just totally spent, that you've given everything that you have. Well, I've been playing it all my life, since college, so all my adult life. It's been a great outlet. There'd be many days where I'd come from work and I'm thinking I don't even really want to be here, but then I'd get into the rally, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I am so glad I'm here, because it's just a great mental boost for me. I love being active.
All right, welcome back, racquetball fans. We got a gold medal match, women's doubles. Lafayette versus Kirkwood. Looks like Lafayette with a serve.
Yeah, Kirkwood just came off a big run. Lafayette trying to stop that momentum and put this game on ice pretty much.
Wow. It's a great pass shot.
Good half out there for Kirkwood. They really needed that.
Much needed for sure.
She's probably going to go to the lob here, trying to get that set up again, which she does. Little nick lob there.
Set up. Just went to the ceiling. The smart play. Less risk there. And a strong put away there from Audrey. Sorry.
Yeah, this Lafayette team, being that younger team, it's very interesting that they've been able to score this easily on these veterans. Trying to put this game on ice here, 14-10, trying to really put this away.
Yeah. Game point for Lafayette. Game 1.
Ooh, tough. Now, if you're Lafayette, you gotta get rid of 2 serves now. You got a lot more work to do. It's not over yet.
2 serves, no points. A little bit more pressure here.
Yeah, in doubles, I feel like that's sometimes the worst time. is when you have that, you get to 14,
Right.
and then you lose your serve, and now you have to get back. Pretty much.
And unable to capitalize on that setup there from Alexis. Or no, sorry, Rebecca. No, not Rebecca. Violet.
Violet. 2-point swing there for Kirkwood. Bring themselves right back in this. Still have both serves as well, which is going to be crucial.
A short serve, second serve for Violet. No, Alexis.
I think it's appropriate.
Tough rally here, this big point. Wow. What a
Looked like
put-away.
he got it.
That's a tough shot from about 40 feet out. All the way to that front left corner. Really good shot.
Be a half out for Kirkwood.
Trying to bring that power into play like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, strong drive Z. Set up. Wow.
Wow.
Strong shot.
A lot of
And just like that.
here.
13-14.
Wow.
What a game.
Half out for Kirkwood as well.
Yeah, only needing one out for Lafayette.
Another strong Z.
Get that serve back and hopefully able to put it away, but Kirkwood's looking really strong here.
Tough pass there. And she
skips
it. Wow.
That's huge.
Lafayette fans cheering up here. Big point. Big swing of the serves there.
Yeah.
Kirkwood will need to put these away without giving up any points.
Yeah. Must side out situation.
Oof. There's a half out there. She's probably going to go to the lob here, try to just put this game away. Give herself a setup. That's it. That's a quick side out there. Not what you want to see if you're if you're a Lafayette fan. Definitely not what you want to see.
Clutch for Kirkwood.
Kirkwood still just battling. They were down, I think, 6 or 8 points at one point, and they're just coming
not
back.
giving up. Still in this with 2 serves now. Great get from Violet.
Christopher goes to ceiling. $14-14. What a match we have here.
Oh my gosh. I am sweating just commentating.
Yeah. Huge battle. Which I think we're going to see a lot of here, because just how experienced and how closely, evenly matched this game really is.
Yeah, number 1 playing number 2. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Little high school nationals racquetball. Nothing better.
It's finals day.
A lot of pressure.
Wow. Great rally.
Half out.
Huge lob. That was clutch.
All right, a lot of pressure on this serve with that tie game.
What's different about racquetball is not a win by 2 situation.
No.
Like a lot of sports. You see in tennis, you got deuce. Then you see in pickleball as well. Huge point.
No, that's a side out there. Huge.
Oh, huge side out.
A lot of emotion shown
got
from that
it.
Lafayette squad right there. Just big.
Great get
fist
by
bump.
Aubrey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of emotions showing.
Shows just how much these players really do want this.
Yeah.
That's
game. First game goes to Lafayette. What a game.
We'll be back in a couple of moments here once the second game gets started.
Learn how to play racquetball with Cascade Athletic Club athletes by USA Racquetball.
Let's start by going over the equipment. First, you'll need your eye guards. Then, you can put on your wrist tether attached to the bottom of your racket and secure it tightly. Then, you have your racket and your racquetball, and you're ready to go. Every rally starts with the serve. The server stands in between the front two lines and the ball has to make it over the short line before it bounces to be a good serve. The serve must hit the front wall first. If the serve hits any other surface before the front wall, you immediately lose the serve. If you hit the front wall and the serve does not make it over the short line, you get a second serve. The ball has to bounce one time before the back wall or it's also considered a fault serve. If you miss your second serve attempt, you immediately lose the serve, it's a side out, and the receiver gets to serve. Once the rally has started, the ball can only bounce one time before the return. If your shot bounces twice before the opponent can get to it, you win the rally. The ball can hit any surface before the front wall except the floor.
You can only score points as the server. If you're the receiver and you win the rally, you do not win a point, but you get to serve. Then, as the server, if you win the rally, you earn a point. A standard match of racquetball consists of the first game to 15 points, a second game to 15 points, and a tiebreaker to 11 points if the first two games are split. Now you know the basics of racquetball and you're ready to play. For a more in-depth look at the rules and for all other things racquetball, visit usaracquetball.com.
Racquetball is competition and a lot of fun. I love to be able to go on the court and hit by myself, and I love the thinking behind it and the strategy.
Welcome back to High School National Racquetball. Game 2, we got Lafayette versus Kirkwood. Lafayette won the first. Super close game, 15-14. Yeah.
Was a battle, I think. I think we'll see the same thing here, I believe. Kirkwood trying to fight back, being that veteran squad against those two freshmen.
That's right.
Yeah, 15-14 was quite a game with those back and forth side outs at that 14-14 point.
Yeah, fun to watch.
Definitely.
Looks like Kirkwood with the serve. They're going to start with Rebecca.
Alexis right there hitting a little pass.
Yeah. Beforehand setup.
Rebecca with that strong backhand again, but just gets the skip there.
Unable to capitalize. Quick side out.
I think Kirkwood's a little frustrated with the opportunities that they've had and how they've responded to them.
Right. Yeah, and a much needed win here for Kirkwood.
Yeah, it's win or go home at this point.
Yep.
Trying to force that tiebreaker, which would be huge for Kirkwood.
Huge.
With that, especially whoever wins the second usually wins the tiebreaker just because of the momentum.
Right.
Which is huge in doubles.
Yeah, not the smartest play there from Alexis. Kind of swung down on it. Would have liked to see her go to the ceiling on that one.
Yeah, I think she got a little frustrated there, just trying to make something happen.
Yeah. Just another setup for Rebecca. Unable to capitalize. Just kind of swinging away at it. And
again, a little frustrated swing there, I think.
Yeah. You can see it in her face.
For sure.
That's valid. I mean, finals.
You want to be playing your
championship
best.
court. Yeah.
Playing on the live stream on the championship court. You got the biggest doubles match.
Yeah, and huge crowd
girls
too.
Yeah, huge crowd. It's a lot of pressure. See, it's interesting to see how these student athletes adapt to it.
Right. And hats off to the Lafayette girls. I mean, being freshmen, this is their first nationals ever.
Yeah.
And they've just adapted to the pressure.
It's shown here early in this match.
Been really strong, yeah. Just untouched by it.
Especially playing this veteran squad who's been here. They've done this before.
Right. Yeah, a little more experience playing with each other as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think, especially being that freshman on freshman, it's first year, it's going to always be a little bit tough to try and build that chemistry. I think chemistry is really important in these doubles matches.
Yeah, if you're not strong with your partner, you're just not a strong team.
Yeah.
Then it's tough.
And at this point in this huge of a game, these two teams are very strong with their partners and they deserve to be here at this point.
For sure. Yeah, this is the best matchup we could ask for.
Yeah.
And the score shows it. Oh,
Took another skip there, yeah. Tied it back up. Little run here from Kirkwood. Having to battle for it, though, for sure.
Back and forth points from both teams. Set up there for Rebecca. She goes to the ceiling. Little reset. Another ceiling ball. Wow, Aubrey just kind of got stuck there.
Yeah, tough shot. I mean, those ceiling balls going to those back corners, you really just have to try and get something in play and keep the rally going.
Especially on her backhand.
Yeah, try and let the other team make a mistake. Interesting, she's going for that overhand, just trying to make something happen again. Which I think she just did there, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of got a little jammed.
Yeah, I think this Kirkwood squad's really realizing that they might have the power advantage here, and they're trying to take advantage of it, trying to just smoke it, which could work. It also could involve the skip or giving them an easy setup if they just wait a little bit. Oof, another skip there.
Strong shot. Crowd's loving it too.
Crowd, you hear them banging.
Up 6-3. Must-win situation for Kirkwood.
I would think maybe Lafayette might end up calling a timeout here, especially if this point does not go their way.
Yeah, I agree, Jack.
I just think stop the momentum.
For sure. I think we'll see that. Yeah, right here.
This will probably be a timeout here. Again, more banging on the walls from the crowd.
Wow. They do not call a timeout. This is bold.
They're holding their racket up, though, giving themselves a second. That's a good decision, I think, just to at least take a breath. And now they call the timeout.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I mean, you're down 4 after a solid run from Kirkwood.
Yeah, 7-point stretch right there.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 1 minute.
My name is Kristen Watts. I am the president of the USA Racquetball Board and a volunteer here at World Singles Doubles. Racquetball means to me family. It is an amazing environment where people come together to play a sport that is great for their bodies, great for their minds. They socialize, and it is a meaningful part of many, many people's worlds.
Racquetball is competition and a lot of fun. I love to be able to go on the court and hit by myself, and I love the thinking behind it and the strategy.
Okay, I think I got it.
Racquetball is life.
Racquetball is life.
Racquetball is life. And that's not a cliche answer. That's real stuff.
All right, welcome back. We got girls doubles finals. Kirkwood the serve. Solid run from Kirkwood here.
Yeah, 7-point swing right there. Gets good start momentum, especially in the second game, trying to force that tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of ceiling ball rally.
Yeah.
Both playing pretty defensive.
Yeah, I think Lafayette's trying to play a little more defensive now, hoping that Kirkwood will make a mistake.
Yeah.
I think Kirkwood will respond with maybe being a little aggressive here, but I think they're kind of sticking. I think their game plan is to play defensive.
Yeah.
And there's the mistake from Lafayette. That's
strong power.
Yeah.
Rebecca with a really powerful backhand.
And Alexis has a very powerful forehand.
Yeah.
So you definitely power on power here.
Yeah, complementary.
Yeah, I think Violet and Audrey definitely have power too, but just not quite as much at this stage.
It's a little more placement from the two of them.
Yeah, I think they're looking to more dink and place the ball.
Yeah.
While Rebecca and Alexis are looking to more put power on it.
Right. That was a solid second serve from Alexis. I'm deciding to go to the ceiling there for Audrey.
A lot of ceiling balls here.
A
Long rally again. Just that defensiveness, I think. Rebecca sets up. Oof.
It's a great
Good get. Another setup, and she puts it away. Wow.
That was huge. And the fans are loving it.
The fans are just going wild. They're loving this.
It's a great pinch.
I think definitely Kirkwood's the home crowd here.
Yeah.
Definitely with just having so many players, they're able to just
That was a great return.
have swings.
Mm-hmm.
And Lafayette breaks that momentum. That's huge. See if they can respond with this serve.
Much needed.
But yeah, I think Kirkwood definitely has that home court advantage at this stage. Just everybody, all their team just trying to watch this game. And here's that power from Rebecca.
So strong.
And she dinks it. Oh, skip right there. That's a half out.
Solid playing from both teams.
Yeah, for sure.
Looking for a little something.
Yeah, I think Lafayette's just honestly just trying to build a little bit of a run, get a little more momentum, try and just will their way back into this game and not force that tiebreaker. Having a rough start to this second game so far. Just got to continue fighting.
Trying to dig out. Tough.
Yeah. Gets the serve back there for Kirkwood.
Yeah.
Without giving up any points.
Strong side out. Just going to lob. Straight back to Aubrey's backhand.
Good.
Sorry, excuse me. Wow.
Wow.
Great put away.
Audrey puts it away.
A lot of motion from Audrey.
A lot of emotion. With that big, let's go pump, fist pump. You see a lot from these players just because it shows how much they want it.
Right. Just clipping Rebecca. It's going to be second serve.
They're arguing that she might be out of the box, which would result in a double fault, which is really not what you want to see at this level.
I might agree with this call.
Ooh, they're calling it. She was in the box.
Okay.
It was very close. I think she was I think she stepped out after getting hit, but it really looked like she was.
Tough call for the ref, too.
Yeah, it's just a judgment, I think.
There's
it's hard.
No instant replays for refs at this level. And
refs definitely have a hard job.
Yeah. Wow. Huge backhand. An impressive put away. And they're up 7.
Coaches, I think, are loving this from that Kirkwood squad. Just this battle back and just trying to will themselves to that tiebreaker with this early lead.
Much needed. Another put away.
Point there again. Really,
Alexis.
Kirkwood looks like the more dominant team in this game, which is just different than what we've seen.
Lafayette's going to call a smart timeout, and we'll be back right after this message. Actually, we'll talk.
Yeah. Might as well. So, yeah, I think this game will just come down to, I think, honestly, at this point, Kirkwood's trying to put it on ice and trying to put this game away.
Right.
And I think...
Force that game 3. Must win. If you're just joining us, this is high school racquetball, girls doubles, finals.
Yeah, here in sunny St. Louis.
Yes, sir.
It's great. Beautiful day here.
Awesome facility here for high school nationals. Shout out to all of our sponsors and just making this event happen every year.
Yeah, huge shout out to Veta Concord. Just big, great event and being able to host this and this being this great facility for everyone to use.
We got our sponsors right on the screen, so I'm gonna read them out. We got Gearbox Racquetball. Shout out to them and KWM Gutterman. Gromer Group, OneWallBall.com and Racquetball, and then of course USA Racquetball National High School Championships, Missouri, 2026.
Just quite the event here. It's been awesome. Championship Sunday today builds the pressure and definitely.
That's right.
It's a big day for everybody. All levels.
Yeah. Just behind us, you can see medals being handed out. People crying in joy.
Yeah.
Just
definitely
such a cool place to be.
Yeah, and definitely for seniors, people crying about their racquetball career.
Yeah.
As
a lot of emotion. All right, we got Alexis with a serve. They're up 11-3.
Ooh, that hit her again. I don't know. Was she in the box? I think they're talking it over right here because she was kind of on that. She was kind of walking out, and they're
Lafayette fans are talking to the ref, and a little bit frustration, which is technically illegal. You cannot talk to the ref if you're up there on the balcony. They're just trying to do their best.
Yeah,
making the right calls. And it was a tough call.
Yeah, very tough call. Those are always tough. Handers are always tough.
Yep.
And just it's all about what
Not
the
much you can do.
And then of course, fans are always going to be have a little bit of judgment to it,
right?
Because this is important to them too.
Yeah.
Not
always going to agree.
Back here, trying to make a little run, make this game a little more interesting, put a little pressure on Kirkwood.
Yeah, must needed to side out. Only needing 3 for Kirkwood.
Yeah.
They're going to hope for a quick side out. Try to put game 2 away.
Yeah.
Set up here.
I think
Alexis.
Lafayette really needs this. Even if they do not win this game, they really need this just for momentum and the tiebreaker.
Right. That's a clutch shot from Victoria.
Great point. Freshmen showing a little bit of resilience here, trying to fight their way.
Excuse me.
Oof. She was holding her racket up, and they just take that. It's fault. Or did they give him a point?
Looks like it's going to be a point.
I think that was a point.
Ref calling point.
Yeah, that's
and tough call. I mean,
tough. Yeah. Kirkwood's not gonna be happy about that.
Yeah.
You can't give up free points like that at this high of a level, especially
for sure.
Even though you have that huge lead, but still, you never know. They could come right back, just like we saw in the first game.
Yeah. With racquetball, you never know. Momentum shifts like blink of an eye, and yeah, could be anyone's game.
Yeah, I think especially with these players, they're not gonna give up at any point in this game.
Huge point for Lafayette.
Yeah, Lafayette, a little 3-0 run here. It's huge. Bringing them back in this game.
Yeah. Only needing 6. So Audrey's gonna serve back. Rebecca's backhand.
Yeah, Rebecca's trying to say it skipped, which it did, and the ref makes the call.
And some solid sportsmanship from Violet. She also said it skipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these young athletes, so much on the line, but at the same time, they also want to have good sportsmanship and play. Yeah.
Huge shot. Just so clutch.
Little reverse
Violet,
pinch.
Yeah. Really strong backhand from Violet. And just like that, they're reeling this one back in.
Yeah.
Only needing 5. Tough ceiling ball. The Kirkwood fans are going crazy.
Yeah. They love that one.
Yeah, they want it. They want it just as much as these two girls.
Skip, or a little short back.
Yeah, a little short serve. It's going to be second serve, and I assume she's going to go a little lob to Audrey's backhand.
Audrey going to the ceiling. Sets up another ceiling ball and possible setup.
And a great put away. Causing a little half out.
Kirkwood needs to put this game at a closer state towards the end. I mean, I think you need to get to 14 here at least. Just
they
try to put more pressure.
Haven't been able to score it in some time.
Yeah.
Just been having a battle against some tough Lafayette defense.
It was interesting there. You saw Alexis serve to the opposite side.
Wow.
Try and catch him off guard.
That's a great shot.
Kirkwood fans love him again.
Untouchable.
Yeah. Rebecca with that strong backhand, just
once again
kill shot. Nothing Violet or Audrey could do about that one.
Yeah. Another drive Z to Violet. Tough. Just kind of rode that wall.
Yeah, those
hard to get a racket on. See what Audrey does with the serve.
Short.
Tried to go with a little drive.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, at this high of a level, I think the athletes really know where it's going to go, and especially in a doubles match, because you can only serve to a couple spots.
Right.
And so those drives are straight in.
Yeah.
Gives them a passing lane, so you don't see them very often, but they can be effective.
Solid rally here.
Little skip.
Yeah, unfortunate skip for Kirkwood. Just coming up a little short.
The Lafayette trying to fight back.
Yeah,
for sure.
Down 5 in game 2. After winning the first, Lafayette needs to win the second in order to get the gold medal. Wow.
Wow. Little run here. I think they were down 8 at one point. Now they've whittled it back to 4. Cut it the lead in half.
Huge. And a smart timeout by Kirkwood.
Yeah, they're struggling a little bit more.
Yep.
Racquetball is a sport that can be played by people of all ages and skill levels. Approximately 20 million people representing 95 countries play the sport today. Racquetball is fun. It is an incredible workout, a dynamic activity, and it can be played indoor or outdoor. Racquetball events are social gatherings that bring people together and where lifelong friendships are made. Are you interested in joining the racquetball community? Check out usaracquetball.com for more information.
Racquetball is competition and a lot of fun. I love to be able to go on the court and hit by myself, and I love the thinking behind it and the strategy.
Welcome back, racquetball fans. We got girls doubles championship game, gold medal on the line. Lafayette won the first.
Narrowly.
Yeah, barely. Winning by 1 point and are currently down 4 to Kirkwood.
With both serves, though, still trying to will themselves back in this game. Good get there by Rebecca.
Yeah.
If you're Lafayette, you really want to not go to a tiebreaker and put this way, but they've gained a lot of momentum, so in the event they do go to a tiebreaker, they might have a little more confidence.
Right. Yeah. Strong half out.
It's interesting. Kirkwood was looking dominant, and then kind of these last couple points, Lafayette's looking pretty dominant.
Yeah, so
shows you how good these girls are.
Right.
Skip there.
Yeah. Trying to kind of get the winner shot, and just comes up a little bit short. Can be side out for Kirkwood.
Kirkwood needs 2 to force the tiebreaker. We'll see a lot of pressure here, trying to just probably be a little bit aggressive here, I would say.
Yeah. A little more defensive from Lafayette for sure. Not trying to make any mistakes. It will cost them game 2.
Yeah.
And send it to 3. Great rally here. Set up for Violet, and she puts, what a hit from Rebecca. Did not think she was there. And Audrey just
puts it away.
Untouchable. Great half out.
Back and forth here. I mean, put away, save. It's just ridiculous
so fun
stuff. Yeah.
Racquetball to watch. And it's so fun to commentate.
Oh, another great get.
Wow. Just putting everything out there, leaving nothing left in the tank.
Oh, it hits her.
Dang. Violet with the serve. She goes lob to, Alexis with the serve. Goes lob to Violet. And put away.
Again, just with that ridiculous, easy little shot in that back corner. And
way deep in the court.
Yeah, Kirkwood not being able to score there. That could be huge for Lafayette here, trying to will back into this game and try to make this really close.
Strong shots. Little backhand battle between the two girls. It's going to be...
Audrey trying to do a little bit of a reaction time there, trying to just hit those little dinks. I think that's really their game plan here.
Yeah, and Rebecca came up on top on that one.
Rebecca's just trying to smoke it at her.
Tough serve.
3-point game at this point. Pressure is building in the building right here.
Yeah, you can feel the emotion, feel the energy from both teams. All the fans are just going absolutely nuts for both players from Kirkwood, and there's some fans from Lafayette as well, both being in Missouri.
Home court here for Sumter for both of them.
Yeah, speaking of Missouri, just what a strong program they have.
Oh, it's
Just
ridiculous.
really good.
Oh, what a get. Rebecca with the save.
Insane rally.
Violet trying to put it away.
Great get by Alexis.
Oh, and she skipped it.
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
They're gonna call
everyone
it
calls skip.
Yep.
Dude, and tough position by the ref.
Oh, yeah.
You can't please everyone, and I think she's feeling it too.
There's so much pressure right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can hear the Kirkwood fans just banging on the doors.
And it's tough to go against that.
Yeah, you can't let yourself, can't doubt your call.
Right. Plus, both Kirkwood players just practically yelling at her to make that call. And huge point.
Get.
Serving match point, Rebecca.
Trying to force that tiebreaker.
Yeah. It looks like, to me, Jack's going through.
I think so, too.
See what she does here.
I think it would be crazy for Lafayette to get this side out here and not give up anything, just with the momentum that we've seen in this game. Tough shot, but oof. In that back corner again.
Set up here for Alexis.
And she puts it away.
Wow. And we're going to 3.
Here.
Just like that. Kirkwood with an impressive game 2.
And they will get the serve. The tiebreaker, which is huge.
Huge. And huge momentum shift from both.
We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Learn how to play racquetball with Cascade Athletic Club athletes by USA Racquetball.
Let's start by going over the equipment. First, you'll need your eye guards. Then, you can put on your wrist tether attached to the bottom of your racket and secure it tightly. Then, you have your racket and your racquetball, and you're ready to go. Every rally starts with the serve. The server stands in between the front 2 lines, and the ball has to make it over the short line before it bounces to be a good serve. The serve must hit the front wall first. If the serve hits any other surface before the front wall, you immediately lose the serve. If you hit the front wall and the serve does not make it over the short line, you get a second serve. The ball has to bounce 1 time before the back wall, or it's also considered a fault serve. If you miss your second serve attempt, you immediately lose the serve, it's a side out, and the receiver gets to serve. Once the rally has started, the ball can only bounce 1 time before the return. If your shot bounces twice before the opponent can get to it, you win the rally. The ball can hit any surface before the front wall except the floor.
You can only score points as the server. If you're the receiver and you win the rally, you do not win a point, but you get to serve. Then, as the server, if you win the rally, you earn a point. A standard match of racquetball consists of the first game to 15 points, a second game to 15 points, and a tiebreaker to 11 points if the first 2 games are split. Now you know the basics of racquetball and you're ready to play. For a more in-depth
shift.
Yeah.
I mean, tough position Lafayette is in right now. Not going to get the serve. Short game to 11, and they just lost.
The second game.
Yeah.
So, and the crowd is into it for Kirkwood. We didn't see that the first game.
Yeah.
Second game, we saw it.
A lot of love from the crowd. A lot of support for these 2 veterans in the sport. Yeah, Alexis being a junior and Rebecca being a senior.
Yeah.
Both have been around for a little bit, and yeah.
Definitely helps with that. Morale, just knowing I've been here before. I'm trying to just come out and do this, finish it my senior year, you know. When you got Lafayette, these 2 freshmen that they're really just trying to do it for the first time.
Right. Solid serve from Rebecca.
Strong forehand.
Man.
Didn't make the front wall.
Yeah, kind of forced her forehand there. She kind of scooped it. Didn't move her feet enough to get it to her backhand and was unable to get it to the ceiling.
Yeah, you can feel the tension in here too. They're really just, everyone's locked in on this game.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 2 rows deep on the upper deck. Bunch of Kirkwood fans.
I think 2 rows deep on the lower deck too.
A lot of people. Yeah, Audrey with the serve. Looks like she's going to go drive Z. 3 wall.
Scoring that first point. But only getting 1 with that early serve.
Right.
So Need to have a quick little side out.
Quick side out.
Would be huge. Tiebreakers, it's always about getting just up early.
Right. Yeah. It's all about momentum as well. You're down at the beginning. It's tough to switch momentum and come back later on.
Kirkwood talking there, and Alexis taking that in a great pass there, but she gets it.
Wow.
And she skips, makes that early mistake, which is crucial for Lafayette.
Yeah, it was a much needed put away there.
Yeah, tying the game back
Could
up.
be 1-1.
Yeah, a little confusion here.
And
I feel like the higher the intensity gets in here, the more tension that we have. I feel like the more pressure is on the ref.
Right. Yeah,
He
both
definitely
sides
has
of
the tough
fans.
job.
Yeah, both sides of fans kind of on either sides of the ref, and she's got a lot of voices in her ear trying to persuade some calls, which is tough.
Half out there. That's good for Kirkwood. Kirkwood trying to get that serve back and get on a run.
Take half.
Meanwhile, Lafayette's trying to just go on a little run here, too.
Another lob from Violet. Ooh, setting it up. Just unable to get there. Well, and a little bit of little bit of smack talk. It looked like. Violet kind of came up on Alexis. It might have been friendly. I couldn't really tell, but I mean,
maybe they know each other a little bit. But I thought there was a little bit of smack talk there.
And Alexis kind of smiled it off and was a little bit confused, but I mean,
definitely emotion.
Some huge points. Yeah.
Did that hit her?
Yeah, it looked like it hit her before the second bounce, and that's going to be a point.
Early 3-1 lead for Lafayette.
Yeah. And the freshmen unfazed by this high-pressure situation they are in. Gold medal on the line.
Ooh. You can hear the medals getting passed out behind us.
Yeah.
You can feel it. Just both these groups really want that gold.
And a little bit of a confusion from the Lafayette girls. Looked like both kind of went for that ball, but still able to keep the rally alive. And a tough spot there.
Tough. They put him in a tough position. Yeah. Kirkwood getting the serve back there.
Yeah, big side out.
You hear their fans down below and their coaches trying to get a little bit of intensity going in them.
Yeah.
Trying to get this quick, get them a little bit of a run. Wow, what a shot there, but she gets it, and that's a skip.
A little bit of frustration out of Audrey. She kind of had that one, and then an incredible get from Alexis, and then just unable to capitalize on her backhand.
Yeah, it shows you just how little it can be. Like it's a game of it's a game of inches anymore. Just without these intensity of these players, it's just like how close it can be to just being a kill shot or being a skip. Which there's another skip,
just like that. Yeah, racquetball is a lot of mental too.
Yeah,
mental toughness.
You start getting frustrated with yourself or thinking, oh, I'm not playing my best. You're gonna do that, and you're gotta flush it.
Chapman, it's a big one. The first game was a close one, 14-15. Lafayette won, and then Kirkwood with the second game, winning 15-11. Had a little bit of a momentum shift. Yeah, going into game 3.
And you've seen it in game 3 with that early run, I think, with Kirkwood still having both servers up and having that early 5-3 lead. They're really trying to just put a lot of pressure on this Lafayette squad. Lafayette trying to get the serve back and put pressure on Kirkwood.
Yeah, some huge shots from Rebecca. Yeah, we saw how strong her backhand is in these last few points, and yeah, impressive playing from both teams.
Kirkwood definitely went with the power, which it's worked these last 2 games. I thought early on they were trying to play more defensive and try to be like, trying to let them make the mistake, but now they're just kind of like, if we skip it, it's fine, but we're going to just go after the ball. We're going to just try and force them to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Which they have. Yeah. They're young, but they're very skilled. And so they definitely want this, and they definitely are making shots, but definitely a little bit of mistakes.
Yeah, both teams showing so much So much emotion and just a ton of effort. Yeah.
Here they come back on. I think Rebecca's with the serve. I wouldn't be surprised if she goes back to that power serve.
Yeah.
I think she definitely trying to drop that ball a little bit higher, trying to get that thing to come off the front, that back wall, and force her to move up.
Looks like she's gonna go. Oh, a little bit confusion.
I think ref was talking her over still about something.
Yeah.
Power serve there.
That's right. And it was good.
I think it was good. Ref has a little bit of pressure here. It could be good. It could be short.
This is a tough call.
This is a huge one, I think.
Everyone just looking at her, and
she calls it good.
Yeah, it's the right call.
I think that's the right call there.
And Lafayette just kind of frustrated. They're down 3. Kirkwood only needing 5 in this game. Great get.
The front wall.
Wow, great put away from Audrey.
Audrey with the fist bump.
Yep, unfazed by that. Little bit of confusion there and just untouchable.
Didn't get the call she wanted, but she flipped the switch and said, I'm going to go to work here.
And it looked like it fueled her up there.
And wow, she puts
just
it away right away.
Yep. Great side out from Lafayette.
Lafayette trying to will their way back into it. Audrey definitely showing a little bit of emotion here. It shows how much she's worked and wants this.
Yeah. Yeah, both teams have worked all season long, trying to protect their game, all coming down to this match. Yeah, high intensity, high level racquetball. It's just
Sunday afternoon of the championship day. I think these could be some of these last matches for both these squads.
Yeah. And it could be Rebecca's last game of her high school career. Yeah.
That brings in a lot of pressure, I think. And I think she definitely wants to just go out with a win, but
yeah,
that's easier said than done.
For sure, especially against this young Lafayette team.
Yeah.
Super scrappy, super aggressive.
No quit for them. Oh, Rebecca with the power kill shot
from Rebecca. Way back in the court.
Like 40 feet back.
Yeah. And just
puts it away.
Not much you can do there.
Yeah. Just a great shot. Goes to the lob. Interesting.
Back to Audrey. Again. Some great gets. Wow.
And she doesn't get that one, and that is a half out.
Big half out for Lafayette.
Yeah. A little back and forth here. I think both teams figuring out each other's serves and just taking it at them in the rallies.
It's a great get. Alexis is there. She's pumped.
Yes, she is. As she should be. They're 4 points away from a gold medal.
Trying to break it.
Big run here for Kirkwood. Up 4.
Yeah, they're trying to pull
Game
away.
3. Yeah.
Oof, that could be a setup. Oh.
Yeah.
Audrey kind of
got a little jammed there.
Yeah.
Unable to wait till the ball dropped.
Good get.
Great get. Keeping the rally alive. What a point.
Just back and forth and back and forth, and she gets that one.
Yeah.
They're calling that a skip.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think that's the right call.
Yeah.
I think if you see the ball pop up like that, I think it's definitely going to be a skip there.
Yep. Good call there, the ref, and
yeah, pressure on the ref, and she makes the right call.
Can be side out. Great return from Rebecca. Set up the put away. It's gonna be a half out.
I think that is a half out. Yep. Lafayette struggling here to score.
Yeah, make something happen, and they're. I mean, yeah, a lot of pressure.
She's going with the drive. I don't think we've seen this yet.
Little drive Z.
Yeah, it's interesting. You see her kind of fake like she's going to do just a straight in drive, and she hits the Z.
Unfortunate there for Audrey. Just not giving a lot of room to swing, and it kind of skimmed the left wall.
Yeah.
Tough.
Kirkwood just trying to honestly put this game on ice.
Yeah.
And I think they're trying to play almost super aggressive at this point in this game.
Just like that. Power forehand.
That's a mistake from Lafayette, and at this stage in this game and this high intensity, can't happen.
Cannot give Rebecca forehands. Cannot give Alexis forehands.
Yeah, it's tough. Did they give a point there?
Look to be long. Give me second serve. Yeah, I'm confused. Score looks.
I thought it was 8-3, but
yeah. Interesting. Should be
9-3.
9-3, but it looks like that we're having a little bit of trouble with connection between score and here.
Yeah.
Should be 9-3 Kirkwood.
Kirkwood, yep.
Only needing 2 points to finish out this game. Huge shot.
That away.
Clutch from Audrey. Must needed. Gonna force a half out. Alexis with the serve. No, drive Z. Wow. Big time.
1 point away.
Huge
at
ace
this
from
stage.
Alexis.
10-3.
10-3. If you're on the live stream, you might not be seeing it, but it is 10-3. Game point. Kirkwood.
A little bit of technical errors, but I think Kirkwood's really put this game away.
Wow.
What she does,
she does for the win.
Wow.
That's a great game. Great shot from Rebecca. Huge win.
Huge win. Got the gold medal for Kirkwood. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the next match.
Nuts. I wasn't. What's the tiebreaker? Oh, what was the final? 11-3. 11-3. Okay. Connection. Oh, they scored with That was for the one. So that was Kirkwood.